Hi, Sharks. I'm Leslie, and this is my husband, Greg.
We're from Short Hills, New Jersey, and we're seeking $1 million for 6% equity in our business.
Hello.
Wow. Sharks, picture this. It's the perfect beach day, and you can't wait to dig your toes into the sand.
You put on your favorite beach outfit, you gotta dig out your beach gear, and then... Oh, no! Clunky, outdated, uninspired. Beach gear hasn't changed for 100 years.
True. Until now. Introducing SUNFLOW.
A completely reimagined premium beach chair that opens big and comfortable, but closes small with just the push of a button.
With both fashion and function in mind, we also created thoughtful accessories like
our water-resistant dry bag to protect your precious mobile phone.
Smart. A drink holder that rotates and adjusts to fit all different size beverages.
And Leslie's favorite accessory,
a double-panel canopy that protects your skin from 98% of the sun's harmful rays.
Clever.
you just recline, and you're all set.
Ready to pack up?
Just push the top button and collapse it.
Nice.
Wow. Voila, you're good to go.
Impressive.
So Sharks, who wants to swim to shore and help SUNFLOW make every day a beach day?
All right, first off, ding ding. Jersey people love seeing that. $1 million for 6%. Oh man. SUNFLOW better have sold a whole lot, a lot of beach chairs and accessories to go along with it. Propane and propane accessories is one King of the Hill, oh God, Hank Hill would say. All right. They are right. The beach chair, getting to the beach and to and from the beach is a pain in the butt. There are chairs, like we have one that has like the backpack straps, but it definitely doesn't have all those other features to it. Now, all of my excitement is predicated on whether or at what premium are we paying for this chair. I personally don't know what beach chairs are currently going for. If my wife was here, she would know. But she is not. She's smarter than me. She's already up in bed. Anyway, this is a neat idea. Look, taking something, right, as a super entrepreneur, taking something that exists, reiterating on it. Maybe they got a patent or two. That I like the closed feature. Maybe I'd like to enjoy the beach a little more if it was that simple to like throw it on your back and just roll. So I it's one of the things, like all the things, especially with kids, it's so, and then even dragging like the rolling cart through the sand. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it at all. Stay tuned to the end because we're going to check out their website and social media. And Leslie and Greg, I'd love to have you come here on the show. Drop a comment down below and we'll make that happen.
I'd like to buy a dozen. How did you come up with the idea that let's make a great beach chair?
Did you have backgrounds
Are you
in
an
any of these?
engineer?
No, but I'm a handbag designer, so we started a fashion line of handbags right after we got married.
We were partners in that business for many years. We actually had to learn the process of sketching something,
Right.
finding the factory, finding the materials.
Now would be the time to tell us the phenomenal sales numbers, which I'm sure is going to blow all of us away.
Because there is a 16 million pound elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That's your valuation.
We launched 13 and a half months ago. We have 2.9 million
Wow.
sales.
Wow.
We're on track to grow 409% this year.
Talk us through the distribution. Where did you sell that? Direct?
100% direct to consumer. We haven't even touched any
Oh, I
wholesale
like
yet.
that.
That's great. Congratulations. What do you sell them for? What's your cost?
We are selling the product. The chair itself is $198.
Whoa.
That chair retails for $198.
$198 without the accessories.
It seems high.
60% of our customers buy every single chair accessory.
$198 for the chair, $48 for the sunshade, $25 for the drink holder, $25 for the
What's
dry
your
bag.
margin on this piece of plastic when you sell for 25 bucks?
That is 78% margin. $70 to make a chair landed. But we sell 3 accessories for every chair we sell. So we have sold 11,000 chairs, but 44,000 units have sold.
What I like about the numbers that they recognize is that they know what their accessories are selling at a rate at, right? And look, I $198 is a lot of money, but let's make an argument for this, right? If I live near the beach, which, hey, I live in Jersey. I actually live pretty, relatively close to the beach. We don't go all the time. But if I was the kind of person to go to the beach a lot, this $198 is nothing. It's nothing. I mean, if I can get 3 to 5 years out of a chair at $198, I'm good. I'll buy 2 of them, right? I think that it while expensive, serves a great purpose, and clearly people think so as well, because the $40, $25 accessory price is not scaring them away, which I assumingly makes it like a $300 checkout instead of a $200 checkout. So I think that they're hitting enough pain points now. Maybe there's a competitor out there that's doing 90% of what their chair offers, and that price is like it to me, that it would come down to what's the quality of it. How long is it going to last? Is it going to last one season? Because I'm not spending $300 on one chair that's only going to get me through, I don't know, 8 trips to the beach in a year, or something to that effect, or 8 trips plus, say, if you stay down at the beach for like a week, so back and forth, maybe a total of 16, back and forth trips to the beach. Not going to get there. I can't justify that, but if it only lasts like one season. But if we get it past, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years, 6 years. I know some of the beach chairs that we've had have lasted quite a while. So I could see it. I'm also curious, are these chairs made in the US or not? Because it's $70. I feel like it could be somewhere. Maybe it is or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just really expensive to make the molds.
So my parents immigrated from Taiwan 50 years ago. They're very proud of the fact that they came here with nothing but a little piece of gold in the bottom of their toothpaste tube. So I watched them both work really hard. And my father actually was an entrepreneur. He started a business in the basement of our house. He started a construction company, and he built it to be a multi-million-dollar company.
Wow.
And we're so proud of him. And he actually passed away a little over a week ago.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
So to be here is very special.
Sorry to hear that. That's too bad.
Yeah.
It's just the timing always seems so terrible around the Shark Tank. I think it just goes to show you, life is so precious. The moments that we have are the moments that we're here, and I appreciate you spending the moments that you have here, learning and growing with the rest of the super community. But yeah, oh God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
No, but he'd be so proud.
Back to our reality here. Let's talk about these numbers here. I give you $1 million for 6%. I'd have to see 32 million valuation on this company, let's say in the next 24 months, 36 months, to even get a chance to double my money.
Well, if you only double your money, I'd be really disappointed. This is an enormous market. The outdoor market.
Just on a beach chair.
No, I have so many products in the pipeline. I'm already developing a higher chair that's, a lot of people requested it. I started developing that 3 years ago.
I was going to ask
Just so
you
you know.
about a longer chair.
Yes, we were talking about a lounger, and I have an amazing table that's coming.
We've expanded beyond just chairs. We are building a beach brand.
I love your relationship, very good energy. Your dad's immigrant story resonated a lot with me. With your father, my dad only went 3rd grade in school because after that he was sent to a concentration camp, and he had so much joy with my mom of seeing me go to the first person in our generation to go to college and graduate school. And I feel that your dad is here with us, and so is my dad. And so I like all of that. Here's my offer. I would give you the $1 million. I was going to say 25%, but I'm going to say 22.5%.
Wow.
Thank you. I want to go back to something Kevin asked. How do you make money? This will be one of the most...
Well, hold on. Before we go, how do we make money? That offer, it's like the room, it's like the air rather. Like all the warm, fuzzy feelings just kind of like gone.
successful businesses from Shark Tank. I'm not saying that because I'm arrogant. I hope you can see we're humble.
You seem humble.
Thank
I
you.
wouldn't go that far, but okay, go ahead.
No, it's pretty humble.
This is going to be $100 million plus business.
Okay, let's stop there because that's a great talking point.
Yeah.
But the number that matters as it relates to valuation, based off of what you've offered us,
Yes.
is $16 million in distributable cash. When will you have $16 million in distributable cash? Because 6% of that is $1 million.
Of course.
That's how we only, not even a return.
Of course.
That's just to get our money back. When I talk about scaling a company, it really has to scale.
Right.
When
Leslie
I
and
talk
Greg,
about
I gave you
multiple
an
products-
offer. Do you guys want to accept it or counter?
We'll respond to both. We hope that if any or all of you invest, that you're along for the ride. This isn't a goal to distribute money a year from now.
I didn't say when. I just said it all.
Well,
I'm getting a little bit impatient, though. I might go hang out at
Daniel,
the
I
beach
don't
if you
want
don't
to make
respond
you
to
wait.
my offer.
We're not even close, so I don't want to.
Do you want to counter? Because it's not just $1 million. It's
your
millions of dollars in time from my team and from myself. I've seen what it takes.
I'd like to invest in this business, but it's so far stretched. $1 million is still $1 million.
Go ahead and
Yeah, I mean, look, this is one of the, I don't want to say one of the fatal flaws in Shark Tank is that, you know, look, $1 million is a lot of money. It doesn't matter, you know, who you're asking from it, you know, or asking $1 million to receive it from. It's a lot of money, right? We're not talking about $100 grand. We're not talking about $50,000. Still a lot of money, but relatively speaking, it, you know, brings a lot more opportunity to the table. Not saying that they should have went in, you know, Leslie and Greg should go in and asking for that. But I mean, what are they going to get for the $1 million? It's going to take them a long time to get that money back. And, at 6%, I mean, that just isn't. It's just not enough. It's just not enough to get you there, as Mark pointed out. And which is funny because in past episodes, past pitches, you know, we've watched here. You know, Mark's like, oh, you know, you gotta look, Damon. You gotta look past the valuation. You gotta look past. It's all about, you know, what can you do with it, and obviously they're building something that's competing in a space. Look, if they can stay direct to consumer, awesome. That's super powerful, right? If you say even just going to the mom and pop shops that are, if they're even mom and pop shops, maybe all the boardwalk, you know, places are owned by like, you know, 3 major companies or something like that behind the scenes. But like just selling it on the board in the boardwalk shops, I think, you know, would be something to. Well, I mean, it's still a lot of money, but you get to the beach, you go to the boardwalk. It's another opportunity to capture another audience, but you're gonna like take a huge cut in the profit. So even to help scale it up through that, you know, it's just gonna be so much. And I mean, the only realistic way for them to get their money out, other than taking a like a dividend out, would be for them to sell it, and that's not. I mean, it doesn't. You know, developing a second chair for 3 years doesn't sound like they're going to be looking to sell anytime soon to me.
This year, we're going to do close to $4 million. Next year, our goal is to do $10 million, and we're estimating a 20% net income, so $2 million. Multiples in this industry are 22 times right now. So we believe our business will be worth $44 million unrealized.
Hey, Greg and Leslie,
That
you're
is our- oh,
you're
by the
answering
way-
a lot of questions. I ran out of patience. I waited for you to give me a counter. You could have given me a counter.
I'd like
You
to
do
give
not
you-
want to give me a counter.
I'd
I'm
like to-
out.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'll clear the deck too. It's a great business for you, but it's not something I want to invest in. I'm out.
Okay.
I think you're overconfident, and I wish I would share that confidence with you, but because I don't believe it, I'm out.
You did come in
Wow.
at a very high valuation. You did rocket sales fast, which is great, but also sometimes that can slow. So unfortunately, I'm out.
You know, one of the great things about the illness was that people, you know, I mean, there was a short period of time where people weren't allowed to go on the boardwalk, like go to the beach. But for the most part, people, you know, the beaches were open through the majority of the last 2 years, and it was a great escape for a lot of people to get out of being, you know, stuck inside their houses, especially, you know, through the winter and all that, where a lot of things were closed, depending on where we're talking about in the country and or the world. So, like, I could see people, jumping headfirst into a SUNFLOW chair, that might not have done that prior. Plus the fact that people had, they redirected income through the last 2 years where they weren't able to take big trips and things. So splurging on a chair that's, pricier, at least I think pricier than other chairs, was an opportunity for them to capitalize at the time.
We understand.
Here comes
All
a royalty
roads
deal,
lead
right?
to-
All roads lead back to Mr. Wonderful, as usual.
Here comes that royalty deal. I mean, here comes that commercial break.
I'm struggling like all the other sharks are in the valuation and just the returns.
I understand.
Okay, and you are in the Shark Tank. So here's my offer. I'll do the $1 million, okay? I'll take a 4% equity position, all right? Less than you're offering me, but I want $5 a share on a royalty until I recoup $2 million, all right? Then the royalty goes away and I stay your partner at 4%.
Yeah, well,
That's
I would say ouch on that one.
No, that's not as bad as it sounds.
I think it's too
No.
aggressive, though, to
How
ask,
so?
$2 million returned to you after
All I
investing.
wanted ever was to double my money.
Yeah, so can I counter?
Sure.
So
yeah. Well, okay. So, like, I don't. You set what you want, right? That's the rules. You set the amount and the percentage, and the percentage can change, the structuring can change, but the amount of money, which is why it becomes a corner that entrepreneurs tend to, can sometimes end up backing themselves into by asking for too much money, at a time where it's like, well, we could up the percentage, but then it's like, well, I owe 50% of your company now. That which makes it really difficult. Kevin absolutely should ask to double his money. I don't think that's a terrible deal. They're only giving up 4%. They're getting $1 million. They're gonna, they give a royalty of $5 a chair. They have the money to be able to do it. They're making the profit margin, and honestly, at $198, if you can get your cost down by $5 or $10 or $20 by blowing up the amount of chairs that you sell, your manufacturing, to reduce your costs, or increase the cost by a couple bucks here and there. I mean, obviously they have nice round numbers as it is, $40, $25, but make the $25 $30 for one of those accessories. Boom, you got your $5. I mean, Greg, counter please, because you absolutely should, but I think that's a pretty not awful offer.
the 4% equity, but instead of $5 per chair, up to $2 million, up to $1 million, so that you're no longer at risk. But then when we've paid you back, you're our ongoing partner.
So my
Kevin, if you say no to that, you're crazy.
with no chance of a return other than one day getting an exit with a 4% position. That's basically what you're offering me.
Kevin, it's actually not a bad offer.
It's pretty bad because 6%. He has
No, it's not bad at all.
half of his equity for the.
It's not bad at all. I'm shocked that he offered it.
I'm willing to be flexible. I'll do your deal if you get me back to the 6%. I give you my $1 million. I'm your 6% partner, but I get nothing back in my cash except the return of it on the royalty of $5 a share. I'll do that deal.
I mean, yeah. You should have a better counter.
5%, and we pay you back the $5 per chair until we get to $1 million, and we have a deal.
Done.
There you go, Kevin. Good job.
Congratulations, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
A phenomenal presentation.
Oh, we're allowed to
You
shake
guys
hands?
are sure.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Woo. Congratulations.
I know my dad's watching right now, and just knowing that you could take a dream and make it into something, a reality, it's something I watched him do, and now we're doing it.
I love it, love it, love it. Greg, Leslie, love to have you come on the channel and talk about it. Maybe I can come up and visit, check out the operations. So we're gonna check out their website. So oh wow, okay. So that now the chair is $296. Does that include attachment? So that did the price just jump $100 or I'm guessing it jumped $100. Wow. Okay, so $296. They have tons of colors. Wow, there's a ton of options there. A lot of inventory to have to be able to hang on to. 157 reviews, only two, well, 1 2-star review. Am I not able to click? I can't click on the actual reviews to see, but that's a great, 4.9 stars on the beach bundle. So that's the beach. Oh, okay. The SUNFLOW chair is $198 still. The bundle, which includes, I guess, everything at $300. So all right, that's exactly what we were factoring before. Good to see. Good to see. All right. So, I mean, I always love seeing faces. Shark Tank sprinkled in. Love seeing that. Love seeing faces at the bottom through the Instagram. We're going to check out their Facebook. Oh, there it is. 3,400 people following it. Ding, ding. And they got some engagement going on. Good to see that. Instagram is probably going to be better. Oh, where is my Instagram? Come on now. Instagram. There we go. 12,300 followers on Instagram. Ah, look at the shark. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just say the guy has some decent engagement going on here. Faces, beach, doing the things, making it all happen, putting the shark, the whole Shark Tank thing sprinkled in there. Absolutely love it. Just like I love receiving comments like this from Christy. Hi, Joe. Just want you to know I love your videos. I'm a computer programming student and no need for business advice, but I watch every video. Ding, ding. I came across your video randomly one day, and now when I'm working, you're playing in the background. By the way, the one guy you do your show with used to drive me nuts. I'm assuming you're talking about Larry. I love Larry. A lot of people seem to love Larry. But he's grown on me now. LOL. Keep making videos. Exclamation point. Christy, greatly appreciate you watching. I will continue to make videos. I got some updates coming down the pike here. Anyway, I will see you in one of these 2 videos here. Take care and go be super.